welcome to the Abyss Tarot, T.A.T. Today we're going to do a quick one tarot card, one oracle card for each sign for the coming week of August 28th through September 3rd, okay? So I'm going to do timestamps for each sign in the description. That way you don't have to listen to the whole video for each sign. Unless you want to. So we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to go ahead and get started with the earth signs, okay? So we're going to go ahead and start with Capricorn, okay? So we're going to look at the energy for Capricorn for this week, okay? You have the Justice card in the reverse. And this is actually the second time that I had to record this video, because earlier I don't know what happened, but I was like, you know what, I don't care, I'm just gonna redo it. So I redid everything with all the cards and everything, and you had the Justice card in the first video, and here you have it again, and it's in the reverse, okay? And then we have Clouds 21, breaking down to a 3, finding clarity in goals and choices, having faith, things will get better, new growth areas in life, okay? So something hasn't been working out. Something hasn't been working out for you, Capricorn. It could involve a Libra, or it just could have something to do with like things weren't working out for you, and it was an unfair thing. It was unfair and unjust what was done to you. I also got like somebody maybe this week is going to try to like scam you, lie to you, do something like that, rip you off, you know what I mean? It's something like that. So this week you're just gonna have to be a little more careful, use your discernment, again finding clarity. You know, with these clouds you're gonna have to find clarity, because there is gonna be some type of like injustice, some type of wrong that somebody's gonna like try to screw you over or try to get over on you on something, okay? What else? Yeah, but I do get that things are going to work out for you. It's just this week it's going to be where you're kind of like, what the hell? I didn't do anything to this person, or I didn't do anything wrong. So why is this kind of falling on me like this, you know, in a negative way? But like I said, things, you are going to find the clarity. Things are going to work out. It's just you have to be careful and not also allow yourself to get like talked into something, or you know, somebody saying, oh, you know what, whatever, like they didn't, you know, receive an item, or you know, something like that. Like if you have your own business, it's making me think of my friend Raya. She's a Capricorn, she has her own business, and it makes me think of like somebody probably reaching out to her and saying, oh, you know what, I didn't get the package, and they did, and, you know, they just want like the money and the product or something like that. So it's, you know, it's giving me that kind of energy. So just be careful this week, Capricorn, with some type of like injustice done to you, because it's like something that's not deserved. So just be careful this week, okay? So that's all I have for you, Capricorn. So let's move on to Taurus now. Okay, so Taurus. So this week you have the Four of Summer, which is the Four of Cups, Blase, with Chrysoprase, the crystal Chrysoprase. And you also have the Dove 29, breaking down 2 and 11. And so it says good thoughts, hope, faith, love, calmness, contentment, friendship, good health, prosperity, and spirituality. For you this week, Taurus, I feel like it's going to be a more calm week with the Blase here. I feel you're going to be kind of bored this week. I feel like, I don't know if things are going to slow down for you at work, at home, or something, but I feel like you're going to be bored, and you're almost going to feel like you want to do some type of project to keep yourself busy. I see you like working on something just to keep yourself busy, doing some type of busy work, because you don't want to like sit around and not do anything. And Taurus does love to be at home, relaxing, you know, chilling, just being at peace. You do love that, Taurus, you know, the Dove here with the peace. But also I'm getting like this is going to be a little too much, a little too boring for you, and you're probably going to get into some type of project. Like maybe you're going to want to paint the house, or rearrange the living room. You're going to want to do some type of busy project, I see, where you're going to keep yourself busy, because you're going to be a little bit bored, and you're going to feel a little bit like I'm comfortable at home, but I don't want to be at home not doing anything, you know? So you're going to have, but it looks like it's going to be a peaceful week. Everything's going to be, you know, rolling smoothly for you, you know? Also, you have a little time to like, hang out with friends. I'm seeing you might have, you know, go grab lunch, go get something to eat. I'm also like seeing like good food, like fruits, a lot of fruits. So maybe you're going to be eating a lot of fruits this week. I'm seeing like strawberries and mango and apple and things like that. So, you know, you're going to be good this week, but again, it's just you're going to find yourself kind of bored and trying to find some kind of busy work to keep yourself busy, but you're going to do some type of project, okay? That's all I have for you, Taurus. So now let's move on to Virgo. Okay, Virgo. So let's see what your week is. You have the Six of Visions in the reverse, which is the Six of Cups. And you have Trumpet 92 breaking down to an 11. Enjoyment at work and life. Good luck, victory, resurrection, speaking truths, change in direction by choice, and curious. And this is, yeah, and like with the first video that I did, because I've had to redo the video, you had the Trumpet card, and here you are getting it again. And with this card here, the Six of Visions in the reverse, it's making me feel like this week you're going to be, and we are in Mercury retrograde, so it does make sense, but you're going to be kind of like in that stuck mentality of the nostalgia and thinking of the past or thinking of someone from the past and missing them. Also with the Resurrection card here, it makes me think of the Judgment card, you know, in tarot, where with Saint Gabriel playing his trumpet in the background, you know, and that's for like the resurrection. He's playing his trumpet, and it says resurrection here, so it's kind of like you're bringing those memories to life. You're bringing those thoughts back to life of that person, you know, and maybe you're missing them. Maybe you're thinking of how it was in the past. This could be somebody that you knew like since you were really young, you know, childhood, you know, you were a teenager, an adolescent, something like that, and you're going back, and you know, because I mean, look right here, she's looking at the book or reading the book, and it makes me think of almost like looking at photographs, looking at a photo album, but you have it in reverse, so you're like really into these thoughts. You're really bringing, you know, this resurrection, you're really bringing the thoughts of this person back around in your head. You're just thinking over and over them. You might be missing this person or thinking, how are they? I wonder what they're doing. Because you do have curious is the last word here on the Trumpet card. Curious is the last word. Excuse me, but I'm also getting that because you are curious and you are going to be thinking of this person, you might even, and I'm getting this kind of funny, I'm getting that you might even go like on their social media, you know, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever, and you might end up giving them like a like or something like that, and then you realize, oh my gosh, what did I do? Well, this person is going to see it. This person's going to find out. This person's going to know, like, hey, Virgo gave me a like, you know what I mean? Like Virgo gave me a you know, a thumbs up or whatever on my Facebook. So I feel like you're gonna do that because of this curiosity here. And again, this is just something that's going to be cycling in your mind for this week. You're going to get caught, you know, on this person's social media, you know, and you're going to be like, oh gosh, I gave it a like and I didn't mean to. I was just trying to scroll and, you know, be sneaky and see what they're up to, okay? So that's what I have for you, okay, Virgo? All right, so now we're going to move into the fire signs. And with the fire signs, with all three fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, I'm getting the feeling like, you know, fire signs are fire, right? They're the flame, they're big and bright, and you know, the party don't start until the fire signs walk in, right? But I feel like for this week, the fire signs are just kind of a little bit like the flame is kind of small. Like the flame is kind of, I don't know. I feel very like fire signs for this week. You're not going to be feeling it. Like it's just, you know, like fire signs have the sauce, you know? And I feel like this week, fire signs aren't going to feel so saucy. Like you're not going to feel like you have that sauce, you know? But let's go ahead and start with Aries. Okay, Aries. So let's go ahead and take a look at your week ahead. We have the Knight of Cups in the reverse. And we have 30 breaking down to a 3 with dying flowers. Mourning the loss of a person, celebrating a fulfilling life, well lived, understanding things must come to an end. Yeah, and with these two cards here, the Knight of Cups and the dying flowers, I am getting that, you know, maybe you've had somebody that you cared about pass away, and if you did, I'm really sorry about that. Or maybe you're just, you know, you're remembering them, or something is making you think of them, that it's bringing them to your mind. And that's probably why also you're a little bit, you know, your flame's a little bit low, because of this, you know, with the dying flowers. Yeah, so maybe you did have somebody pass. And the Knight of Cups, it's in the reverse, so it's kind of like that overwhelmed like emotions. You're just overwhelmed with a lot of emotions. And but also you're holding back, and you're just kind of want that moment to kind of isolate a little bit. Like I said, you know, the party doesn't start till the fire signs walk in. And I feel like this week you don't want to party. This week you just want to be kind of almost like hermit mode is what I'm getting. You just want that time for yourself. And if, you know, maybe, like I said, maybe you're grieving or mourning the loss of someone, you know, a loved one, a loved pet, a family member, a friend, whatever, and you're just kind of, you know, not feeling it this week. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. You're just kind of like a little bit overwhelmed in those emotions, and you just kind of want to be a little bit left alone, a little bit of that solo time to reflect. Okay, so that's all I have for you, Aries. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at Leo. And yeah, and like I said, I just feel that same energy for all the fire signs this week. It's very like a low lit flame. It's not going to be a high flame. It's just a very low lit flame this week. And then we have the Nine of Swords. Yeah, so again, anxiety, depression, restlessness, not sleeping at night, being kind of worried, kind of being down a little bit. And then we have flame. Yeah, your flame. 34 breaking down to a 7. Insincere people, unrequited love, temptations, destructive, impulsive. Beware of negative energy around you. Okay, so with you, maybe you're you know, this is a week of like being a little more low-key, because you feel like, you know, there's people that are probably snakes, people that are betraying you. Maybe you feel like a loved one, a partner, whatever, a relationship betrayed you, or you're thinking they're doing it, and it's just giving you that stress, that restlessness, where you're up at night thinking and wondering, like, did they cheat on me, or are they going to leave me, or, you know, or something like that. Or just you're thinking of people that maybe you trusted at one time, and now you're starting to feel like, can I trust them, can I not, like, what's going on? So again, it's like you're kind of holding back and keeping yourself a little more low-key. Like I said, I feel all the fire signs this week, you're going to be low-key. You're going to be a little more to yourself. You're not going to have that fire out there. And yeah, so with the flame here, you're not really going to be putting yourself out there, because you do have this where you have some healing to do. You do have some healing to do. And how it says here, temptations and destructive, impulsive. So maybe you might have done something that's keeping you up. Maybe something that you're like, oh gosh, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done this to this person, or I shouldn't, you know. So maybe you're the one thinking, you know, are they going to find out? Or, you know, maybe you betrayed somebody's trust or their love, or you did something that you're feeling like, oh, that was really wrong of me to do. I shouldn't have done that. So you're going to be kind of like just keeping yourself back a little bit, because you're kind of thinking about those things. Okay. So that's all I have for you, Leo. And let's go to Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, again, like I said, for all the fire signs, I feel very low-key this week. I feel like a very low energy, very, you know, thinking of things, feeling these deep emotions. So let's see. So for you, we have the Death card. Okay, death, transformation. Okay, so there is some type of transformation here after a hard time. I mean, this skeleton here, his cape, it's like riddled with holes, and it's torn. and he has like snakes coming out of his head, and he's really gone through it. This skeleton has really gone through it. So again, I'm feeling like there's a change here for you, and it's something you've really have been kind of going through, you know. You also have earn here, 94. Misfortunes, embarrassments, shame, difficulty getting rid of hurtful people, sadness in life, death, and missing someone. Okay, so with the earn and death, it really sounds like maybe you've lost somebody recently. And again, it also sounds like Aries. Aries has that same type of thing too, that same type of vibe. So if you have lost somebody recently, I'm really, really sorry. And, you know, yes, you need time for you to heal, because I can see that you've really been going through it. This has been really difficult. So maybe this has been like somebody that was sick, and it was just a long battle with the sickness, you know. And with the earn here, it's like maybe they recently passed. So you're really in that again. It's like you're feeling that low energy, you're feeling down. Yeah, and it says missing someone, so you're missing them, you're grieving. Also here with difficulty getting rid of hurtful people, you know, you might have also had a difficult time maybe ending a relationship. You know, maybe the relationship is dead and you just can't seem to get rid of this person. Like you can't shake them off, and it's been really, really hard on you and for you to move on, because maybe you just can't get rid of this person. They're maybe stalking you or calling you all the time or something like that. And again, you're trying to keep low key. Like I said, all the fire signs this week, I see them keeping very low key. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the water signs. So let's start with Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio, so let's see what the energy is this week for you. So we have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse for you, Scorpio, and I am getting that you have had like a struggle with finances, with money, but what I like about the Two of Pentacles when it's in the reverse is that things start to balance out. You know, when it's in the upright, you're really, really struggling. And when it's in the reverse, it starts to kind of flow a little bit better and start to balance out a little bit better. And what I like about this card is that in this Two of Pentacles, there's two skeletons, right? There's two people, and one of them has his hand like this with a coin and is handing it to the other one. So I'm getting that there might be somebody that's going to help you out with finances. I'm getting that there might be somebody that's going to come help you, loan you money, give you money, whatever, you know. So I am getting that there's going to be somebody else involved with helping you. And if you can see their faces, each one has half of a butterfly on their face, and together they make the whole butterfly together. So this also might be your partner, your person, you know, the person you're married to, dating, living with, whatever, that might be helping you with the finances. So this might be your person helping you, or it might be a loved one or a friend, you know, somebody that is really close to you, somebody that really cares about you. And here they have the coin, they're handing it to you, Scorpio. So, you know, again, I'm getting like the finances are going to be a little more stable this week, because I really do see that you have been struggling. Okay, and then we have 44 with heart, emotional or financial crisis. Yeah, feeling smothered, breakup, divorce, suspicious, and big dilemma. Okay, so with this 44, this is the home life, you know, and it makes me, you know, think fourth house, Cancer's house, which is another water sign. So maybe you might be getting financial, you know, assistance from somebody in the home, or somebody that's Cancer or has Cancer energy. But also with this divorce, suspicious, you know, feeling smothered, breakup, all this. So maybe you had a relationship that came to an end, and that's why you've had the financial difficulties, you know, and you're like, shit, I'm struggling on my own. But like I said, here you have somebody coming in and saying, okay, I'm going to help you out. So you're not alone. You're not alone in this, Scorpio, you know. So with this, this week I do see, you know, there's going to be a little more finances. Things are going to be a little more smooth for you, because there is somebody that's going to help you, Scorpio. Somebody's going to help you. They're going to offer that coin, you know, whether it's a loan or they're going to gift it to you. It's going to get better. You know, the flow is going to get a little bit better, because like I said, it's in the reverse, and I love it when it's in the reverse, because when it's in the upright, that's a big struggle. When it's in the reverse, it's like we're releasing that struggle, okay? So let's go on to the next water sign, which is Cancer. Okay, so let's see what's going on for Cancer. For Cancer, we have the Death card also, like Sagittarius. Sagittarius had the Death card. But for you, Cancer, you have the Elderflowers here. But for you, Cancer, I'm getting this Death card is a positive change. As where for Sagittarius, their Death card, you see how much of a struggle that looks like they've been in? And look at your Death card. You see how pretty and white, like the robe is so pretty and clean. And you see the difference between their Death card and yours. So with your Death card, I'm seeing that as a positive. You know, as to where like the sun was setting, now the sun's gonna rise for you. So maybe where you've had difficulties, Cancer, this week you're gonna see them like go up. Like, you know, everything that is down, it goes up, and everything that's up goes down, right? So for you, you've been down. Well, now this week you're gonna see things go up for you. Okay, and then with the elderflowers here, you know, the elderflowers are also representative of like witches, like witchcraft. So maybe somebody has done something to you, or they've tried to do something to you, but I'm getting like you're protected from that. You're going to be clear of that. You're going to be clear of those negative energies sent to you. So maybe you have been down, right? Maybe you've been on that downside of the wheel. But like I said, you know, you're going to be up, because I am getting that with this Death card, there's like a protection, a renewal. You know, there's death and rebirth, and you're in that rebirth. You're not in that death stage. You're in the rebirth of it, okay? So there's going to be protection here for you, where things are going to get better for you. Also, the elderflower also has to do with like being sick, like maybe having the flu, having like sinus troubles, you know, like feeling sick, like congested, you know, things like that, where you're probably going to be feeling better this week. You know, if you've been feeling sick, you're probably going to be feeling better. Like your health, you're going to feel like it's going to improve from how it was. And also like whatever negative energies people have been sending to you, you're going to feel better. Like that's going to be more cleared away. Like I said, that I see that being cleared away. You have 38, okay? Breaking down to an 11 with the 4-leaf clover. Seek a new purpose in life. Practice self-care and self-love. Overwhelmed by responsibilities. You have the 4-leaf clover. Again, it's like a new purpose in life. Seek self-care. Also self-love, okay? So yeah, you are going to be feeling better. Like I said, with this Death card, I see it as a positive. I see it as a rebirth, a renewal of you. Things getting better for you, and you know, you giving yourself more self-love, you taking care of yourself more, because Cancer, we all know that Cancer is the mother of the zodiac, and they take care of everyone and put themselves last. So maybe this week you're going to put a little more care into yourself and put yourself at the top of the list. Instead of always being on the bottom of the list because everybody else is first, you take care of them. Well, now this week, maybe you're going to be somewhere on the top, right? Taking care of yourself, feeling better, giving yourself some self-love, and seeing improvements in your health, okay? Well, that's all I have for you, Cancer. So now let's move on to the next water sign, the baby of the water signs, Pisces, okay? So let's take a look. Pisces, you have the Hermit in the reverse, okay? So with this card here, I'm getting, and then when it's a ghost, okay, this Hermit is a ghost. So I'm getting like maybe somebody has ghosted you in the past, or somebody's ghosted you recently, and you don't, I feel like you don't want to be alone, Pisces. Like you're like, I don't want to be alone. I don't want to be with my thoughts. I don't want to, I feel like you are wanting to keep yourself busy. You want to go out, you want to be around people, and you actually don't want to be in hermit mode. You have it in the reverse. You actually don't want to be in hermit mode. You're like, I want to go out. I want to go do something. I want to go do activities. And then you do have number 8 here, abundance. And you know, 8 is the only number that vibrates with abundance. So there's abundance coming in. You know, you have bicycle, progress, cycle of life, renewal, freedom, liberty, safety, focus, progression, independence, and excited. Yeah, because I am feeling, and you have a lot of yellow here. This ghost has a lot of yellow around it. And then you have yellow behind the bicycle. So there's a lot of, like a lot of positive energy, a lot of creativity, a lot of, you know, feeling self-confident, feeling like good. You know, you're probably like, man, you know, maybe this person ghosted you, but you're like, I don't care. I want to move on. I want to go out, or, you know, or again, maybe you've been in hermit mode and you're like, I don't want to do that. Like this week, you want to go out. You want, like, you have energy is what I'm feeling. This week, Pisces, you have a lot of energy. And, you know, and Pisces, you know, from the water signs, from Scorpio and Cancer, I feel Pisces is the one water sign that is like ready to go out. Like they want to go out, have a good time, interact with everybody and their mama. You know what I mean? They have that confidence. They want to go out. As to where Scorpio and Cancer, they're a little more reserved. They're a little more to themselves. They just, you know, they maybe they're a little more closed off. As to where Pisces, they're like, I want to go out. I want to do things. So even though maybe this is you know, like I said, maybe somebody ghosted you, or maybe you've just been in that hermit energy. You don't want to be in it no more. You have a lot of energy this week. There's a lot of activities you want to do. Here we have the bicycle. You want to move forward. You want to do things. Also with the 8, you want to make money. You know, you just want to put in work. You want to put in work at work. You want to put in work at having fun. You want to do something. Like there's a lot of energy here for you, Pisces. You're going to want to do a lot of things, okay? So now we're going to move on to the air signs. Okay, so we're going to go to Libra. Okay. I don't know why I'm kind of distracted here with this, but okay, so Libra. We have Libra, balance. Okay, so Libra, you got the Libra card, you got balance. So you're going to have balance this week. Also, I'm getting, there's going to be balance because I also feel like maybe recent or in the recent past, you've been maybe overdoing it, overindulging. You know, she has a cup in her hand. Maybe you've been over drinking. She has a candle in the other hand. So it's kind of like there's going to be the balance now of like, you know, your earthly life and your spiritual life, because maybe you've been in the earthly life doing a little too much, you know, a little too much fun of whatever, and it's like you're gonna have a little more balance this week, Libra. You're probably gonna slow down a little bit because she is standing around all this like hay, like out in the field. It's all full of hay. So I do feel like maybe you're gonna slow down a little bit, you know, enjoy nature a little bit more. Instead of like being out at night, maybe you're gonna go out in the day. You're gonna, you know, there's gonna be a little more balance to like your activities, the things that you do. Okay. Yeah, because I do get that you had a little more like of like your shadow side come out, and now you're going to bring out a little more of like your light side, I guess you could say, and you're going to have a little more balance with that. I also see here with seeing like hair color, I'm seeing like you're going to change your hair color, and you know, this card here, this Libra sign here has pink hair, so maybe you're going to dye your hair pink or something like that. But I am getting like a change of hair color, like maybe going from dark to light, or you know, or light to dark, or there's just going to be some type of change, right? You know, so there is going to be some type of change with your hair color too, is what I'm getting this week. You also got 16 breaking down to 7 with camera. It says new viewpoint in life, discovery, focused vision, memories, option, learning new skills, and self-expression. Yeah, so exactly like what I said, new viewpoint in life. So there is going to be changes. Like I said, you're going to have some type of changes, some type of new viewpoint. Like I said, maybe we're to where you go out at night more. Now you want to go out in the day more. You know, you're going to have some type of balance. You're going to start some type of balance here, where you're going to be like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't do that, you know, or I shouldn't, go out so much anymore. Maybe I should, you know, stay home once in a while, or maybe I should, you know, have this many drinks. Maybe I'll have this many now. It's, you know, I'll lessen it, or maybe I won't, you know, whatever, like, you know. So there's something, like I said, to where you've been doing a little more excess in something, a little more in the excess. You're gonna kind of want to tone it down. You're gonna be like, yeah, you know what, maybe I'll just do this, you know. So again, it's that discovery, that focused vision, the learning new skills, self-expression, and having this new viewpoint. So there's going to be some type of change for you, a little more balance there, Libra. You know, since you did get the Libra card, you're going to have a little more balance of things with yourself, a little more slowing down of like of doing things that, you know, they're maybe a little doing them a little too much, you know. Okay, well, that's all I have for you, and I'll talk to you later. All right, so now we're going to Aquarius. So let's see. For you, Aquarius, you have the Princess of Swords. And for you, I'm feeling like you're going to be in your masculine energy, Aquarius. And even though this is a Princess of Swords, I am getting masculine energy coming through for you, to where you're going to be almost like Superman, like in that power of, like, you know, roar, like you're gonna roar, like you're gonna be in that power of. And also I'm getting like what you're gonna be doing is also like standing up standing up for people, or like for children, or, you know, you're gonna stand up to a bully, or, you know, you're gonna see like like somebody you know, arguing, like somebody arguing with the cashier at the store or something like that. You're gonna be like, hey, like, tone it down, like, they just work here, like, why you gotta talk to them like that? You know what I mean? You're gonna like fight for the underdog. This week I do see you like standing up, like she has her sword and she's about to cut this man right here. And like I said, I see you in that. I see you in that energy. I see you in that power. I see you like standing up for other people. Like, you know, you're gonna help the underdog. And also, like I said, I feel that father energy coming through, that masculine father energy coming through. So it might be also like defending children, or you know, somebody bullying a child, or your child, or something. Like, you're gonna come through like, oh no, we're not doing this. Okay, we have 79 with sickle. You will outsmart your enemy. You long for revenge and seek justice. You will fight someone else's battles. Yeah, okay, so with the sickle and with the sword here, yeah, exactly. It's funny though, because it says you long for revenge and seek justice. But yeah, that's the energy I'm feeling, Aquarius, for you this week. Like, you're not gonna allow for some type of injustice to happen in front of your face. Like, if you see it, you're gonna say something about it. Like, I don't see you kind of like ignoring it, turning a blind eye, or walking away. I see you as like, hey, you know, like being in that power, that masculine power of like, hey, don't do that, don't say that, don't, you know what I mean? So you're definitely going to be somebody this week that's going to be in that masculine energy, which I love. You're going to be in your power. You're going to be able to speak up, you know. If there's something you want to say, you're going to say it, you know. So I feel like this is going to be a positive week for you. And there's a lot of green. Oh, there's a lot of green in these two cards. So it's that heart chakra. Okay, so your heart chakra is going to be very open, very activated this week. I'm also getting your crown chakra. I'm getting your crown chakra. So you're probably going to be getting a lot of messages, a lot of downloads. You know, a lot of the connection with spirit is going to be good. So I feel like you're going to feel good. Like, you're going to have like positive energy where you're going to feel good about the week. Okay. Well, that's all I have for you, Aquarius. So now let's move on to last but not least, certainly not least, okay, is Gemini. Okay, so Gemini, let's see what is going on for you, Gemini. And when I was shuffling your deck, I kept seeing the Lover's card in the reverse. So I was like, that's Gemini's card, is the Lovers, right? You are the Lovers, Gemini, but it was in the reverse every time I was shuffling. But you got the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse is what ended up coming out for you. So what I'm getting is like, you might be newly single, newly divorced, newly separated, whatever it is, but you're not liking it. I'm really getting that you're like, I wasn't expecting my life to be this way. I didn't see it this way. I didn't picture it this way, and I'm not liking it. You're like, I'm not liking what it's become. You know, I'm not liking this phase I'm in right now. So I'm feeling like you're not liking this, you know? So I do feel like maybe there was a relationship that just ended, you know, like I said, maybe a separation, a divorce or something like that. And you're like, I wasn't expecting this. You know, I'm not liking this situation. I don't like it. I mean, you can definitely handle it, but you don't, doesn't mean you like it, you know? So that's what I'm getting. You're kind of like, I'm not ready for this. I didn't want this. It's just, you know, maybe there's like people pushing you like to move on or date or go out or meet people, talk to people, and you're like, I'm not ready. Like, you know, so I feel like maybe there's people pushing you to go out and date, and you're like, I don't want this, at least not right now. Like, I just don't see it right now, you know? We have 49 with not. Life, everlasting, commitments, love, loyalty and love, independence, friends, success in difficult endeavors, and freedom. Yeah, with this knot here, I do feel like this knot came undone. Exactly, with commitments, love, loyalty and love, independence and friends. And yeah, that's what I'm feeling. I feel like maybe you have friends that are pushing you to like go out and meet people, and you're like, I'm not ready for that. With this independence card here, yeah, I do feel like you're independent. Like I said, I feel like you can handle it, but you just don't like it. You know, you can handle being separated, being divorced, being whatever, you know, but you don't like it. It's not what you saw for yourself. You're like, I wasn't seeing this for my life for what it would be. You thought it would be life everlasting, love everlasting, commitment, and that's not what it ended up being. And it's like you're not ready to move on, you know. And people are probably telling you, like friends are probably telling you, hey, go out, meet people, and you're like, I'm not ready, you know. So, you know, so your week looks like maybe you might have friends or people telling you to go out, and you're like, don't feel like it. I just don't like it. I don't like this, and I don't want to right now. Okay, so anything else that I'm getting? Okay, yeah, so I am getting like, you probably do have people that want to go out with you. I'm getting like maybe even somebody younger than you or older, but it's kind of like there's an age difference. But like I said, I just feel like right now you're not looking for that. You're not looking at that, but you know, that's just for this week. So we don't know what's going to happen next week. But yeah, so that's all I have for you, Gemini. Okay, I hope this message resonates, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.